Hi there, everybody. We're going to kind of call this one Miscellaneous Ramblings, and I'm planning to upload this to both of my channels, but I'll kind of tell you what's going on because it affects really everybody that watches anything that I upload. We're in the middle of February here, really. It's supposed to be winter, but yesterday it was 70 degrees outside, and that meant I could go check on our bees. All 4 hives are alive. They're flying around. They're having a grand old time. But that also means that I got to start gearing up for honey season and all of that. So that's kind of been pushed back into my memory that we have to take care of these bees when the weather gets nicer. So that'll be something that if you have interest in bees, let me know. If I upload videos about the bees, it'll be on the Tesla channel, the NZCUTR account, and I don't know, I thought about taking the camera down there yesterday and kind of explaining what we were looking at, but I don't know how much interest there is in honeybees and how the hives work and stuff like that. So let me know if you want to see that or not. Also, we are preparing for our big kitchen renovation. I'll be going home to do more painting today, and the flooring arrived on Monday, and the cabinets arrive next Monday, and that's really the major pieces. Once everything's there's really no excuse not to push forward with the project and demolish the old kitchen. And I'm doing all this work myself except for the actual countertops. So plumbing, electrical, cabinets, flooring, all of it's all me. I'm the skilled labor in this particular arrangement. And I've got a lot of helpers in the family, obviously. We'll be having kids do some work and things like that, but it's going to take a lot of my time, which is why I started doing these in the first place, because these don't take a lot of my time because I got to drive home anyway. But I just want to let you know that may affect some of the posting schedules and things like that for these videos. Most importantly, I wanted to give an update on what we've done with how we, being you and I, have done on the growth of both channels, trying to meet these new cutoffs that YouTube set, which sort of prompted me to start doing these video blogs in the first place. I did jot some notes down. So the Tesla channel, we increased the number of subscribers at a net gain of about 75 in the last month, which is great. That's wonderful. Thank you all for coming. Please send your friends on over. And the more subscribers, the better. But there's still a fundamental problem with the audience of that channel, being that I do a lot of product reviews and things like that. And there's kind of an oversaturation, I think, of Tesla channels these days. So I'm a little bit behind the bell curve on that. And when it comes down to it, we only have about half the number of subscribers that I need in order to have that channel continue to earn any kind of revenue. But the fact that it's growing gives me a little bit of hope. So I'll probably still post some of these as events merit. For example, this weekend we're supposed to have kind of a get-together with our local group. A couple Model 3 owners are going to bring the cars by, and we'll maybe get to drive them and take a closer look at them. There are ones that are actually visible in the previous Model 3 video, so probably I will do something on that if I'm able to get away from my projects and actually go see the cars, which I don't know yet. Got a lot to do, but so I think that channel will keep alive and kind of see if we can't, if views can't beget more views, and maybe a little bit more regular posts will help bring that number up, and it will become over the threshold again. The Lego channel has way more subscribers than I need, but please stick around. Go subscribe. Some of you guys on the Lego channel, go subscribe to the Tesla channel. Just hit the button, make me happy, will you? And likewise, you Tesla people, go check out the Lego videos. At the end of the video, there's cards that show up on the screen, and they'll direct you to the 2 different channels. They're both cross-promoted. But the Lego channel has always had enough subscribers. In fact, it's nearing 4,000, I think. It's 3,500, something like that. But the view numbers are down, and I think that's because we did let the channel languish for a long time while we were busy doing other things. And by not posting regularly, YouTube dropped us down in the search results and things like that. And so had we known that the deadline was coming, we could have started posting more regularly earlier, and that would have helped. But even so, I've seen a rebound in the month or so when we've tried to be diligent about these posts, putting more things out there. And the view counts were up. I thought I wrote it down, I guess not. But they were up substantially. So and it's really not just the view counts, it's the view minutes that channel needs. It needs more people watching longer. And what can I say? We just didn't get enough notice to really get on it. So I think that channel will also try and keep alive. I'll try and be a little bit better about doing regular postings. The catch with the Lego channel is, of course, I can talk about the car while I'm driving, and it kind of makes sense when we talk about the news and things like that. But doing it for Lego, it doesn't make as much sense. So Lego videos really need to be showing you the Lego, showing you what we're building, how to build it, things like that. We have 2 fairly significant videos, I think, that we will do as time permits. With this kitchen renovation being like so imminent, I don't know when that time will be, but we do want to do another major tour of the town and update on everything. And naturally, we want to show you how to build those buses. It's the highest, most watched video that we have on the Lego channel, so it makes sense that, and that was just a tour of the buses, like how, just kind of explaining the features. So it makes sense that there should be some kind of interest in how to build them. So we'll take one apart and show you how it's constructed. I happen to think it's really clever. I'm really proud of the design, that we were able to keep it very simple and very common pieces, but yet it looks really good, in my opinion, as a 4-wide bus. So we will be doing those 2 videos for sure, and hopefully those combined with a couple of other things here and there, and maybe I'll do some chit-chat like this as well. Maybe that'll help get the view minutes up high enough that we can be back over that threshold. So here's hoping anyway. Again, encourage you to subscribe, encourage you to go back through, look at the other videos on the channel, both channels, and send them around to people you might think be relevant. So I think we'll go ahead and keep both channels active, and maybe we'll give it another 6 months, or we'll see how things go. Nothing's really panning out, then, I don't know. I don't know what's going to do. Summertime, at the end of the summer will really be the next decision point. Tyler will be going to college in the fall. School will be starting back up, and my daughter's in all kinds of activities. And we'll be wrapping up a lot of our bee stuff at the end of the fall. So if we've made it to the end of summer and the channels still aren't viable from a revenue standpoint, that's probably when we'll make a decision on whether to keep them or not. But in the meantime, try and maintain a regular schedule of posting and some updates of what we're doing and stuff like that. So that's where things stand. And a big shaking my head to Yahoo for kind of putting us in this position. I didn't want to have 2 channels in the first place, but that kind of seemed to be the way to do it, and now it's kind of biting us in the rear. So we're going to try and be patient. We're not making anything now, but we'll try and be patient and see if we can't build them back up to where they're over the threshold, and then that will encourage us to devote a little bit more time to it. In the meantime, it's going to be me in the car. It's kind of how it's going to go, because that's the time I have to devote to it. But what you going to do? They change the rules in the middle of the game, and that's how it goes. So I do appreciate you watching, and I do have more stuff planned even for this week, trying to get a few things done before the cabinets arrive. That's really what we're waiting for, is the cabinets, and then time gets really tight. But I appreciate you watching, sticking with us thus far, and I hope you have some appreciation of how hard it is to keep up a regular posting, and I hope that you've enjoyed the idea of this kind of car talk, car chat thing, and I think we're going to revisit this with Tyler along at some point soon, if we can find someplace we want to go. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, and do subscribe, keep watching. Did I say that enough? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Is that how people get subscriptions? They just to beg for them all the time? I don't want to be the beggar all the time, but apparently that's what YouTube has decided we have to turn into, is we have to beg for every little thing. Can't just give you like actual meat. We have to give you lots of fluff. So there's a little fluff. Do what you're told. And I will see you next time. Bye.